Deck Arena 2 to Arena 6. Clash Royale people don't get enough love until today. I'm here to spread that love. I just want to give all my love to everybody in Clash Royale. Didn't sound right. What up, what up, what up? Today I am going to be doing a deck review, not a deck review, a deck showcase of the deck that I think is going to be the best from Arena 2 all the way to Arena 6. Honestly, you could probably even use it further. It's this deck you see in front of me. I guess technically you see it twice. And without further ado, let's just get into some gameplay and I'll talk more about this deck and why I think it's so dominant in Arena 2 to Arena 6. First off, I think the biggest thing is card levels. When you're early in the game, you want the highest card levels possible. And if you look at this deck, a lot of these cards you get... I think I made a mistake. I made a mistake, guys. I think the deck I'm using right now has Prince, and originally it had Pekka. But I can explain why. It shows that I did research. Yes, I did research. I did test. This isn't something I just threw together. That was the first variation of this deck. It was the one with, that's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. Let's turn this up a wee little bit. Alright, this might be annoying. The fact that you activate King Tower could be awkward. It really screws over the Goblin Barrel and the Hog Rider combination. What? I think it's a very good combination. Do I have Prince or do I have Pekka in this deck? I don't remember. I really don't remember. But anyways, first deck I used had Pekka. This one, Mini Pekka, yeah. And this one has Prince. I think Prince's might be a little bit better in this deck, especially in early Arena. But I guess we will have to wait and see if it's actually as good as I think. So right now, we got a couple of bait cards. You have the... Oh, that sucks that he has arrows! He has freaking arrows? Are you kidding me? But look at the skeletons. Look at the skeletons. Oh my gosh. Look at I didn't even see the E-Golem. That is an E-Golem. That is an Elixir Golem. Do you know how much health that thing has? A lot. It has a lot of health. The Witch is just going to absolute town. Absolute town. Let's go. Keep pushing on the pressure. Hog Rider coming in. I don't know if he's going to NATO or what he's going to do. Baby Dragon, I probably should have played it higher. And I think that tower's already done. That tower's already done. Oh my gosh, I have talked nothing about this deck. This is probably why I should talk about the deck before I go into these battles. Because whenever I talk about the deck before, it doesn't work. But there's a lot of cards in this deck. Let's go to the win conditions. Let's talk about the win conditions first. The win conditions, you have the Hog Rider and the Goblin Barrel, and that is a wombo combo that it works even in higher ladder. There's a guy I know named John. He plays a variation, not this, but it's a Goblin Barrel Hog deck, and it's really good. Like, really good. 48 seconds left. I think I got this, boys. I think I got this, boys. Uh-oh. No big spell. I gotta put on the pressure over here. So now if he uses the arrows, that's good. He went a little early, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's see if I can kill this E-Drag very quickly. I'm going to support it with the Witch as well. And basically, all I need is one more defense, and I should be good. He goes for another one. This is the problem, boys. This is the problem. You don't have a big spell, and this might be the worst example of playing this deck because this is getting insane. 10 seconds left. I think I can hold off. No. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so we saw good things about this deck, and we saw really bad things about this deck. I think I gotta turn down my mic volume a little bit. I think I'm yelling too much. I won. Easy. So you saw good things and bad things. Bad thing is, what you saw is big pushes, especially the Elixir Golem, but you don't deal with the Elixir Golem and you don't deal with a lot of beatdown decks early in Clash Royale, so you should be fine. And let's just talk. I want to talk because I keep talking about this deck, stuff happens, and I don't talk fully about it. So let's go between games. I'm going to talk about win condition first. Let's talk about the win conditions. Hog, Goblin Barrel, I brought it up. It works really well, but make sure you throw the Goblin Barrel first if you're doing the Goblin Barrel Hog push, which is really powerful. Make sure you throw the Goblin Barrel first and then the Hog, because then the Hog will tank for the Goblin Barrel longer and you'll just get like optimal, just peak, just all the damage. That's a lot of damage. I wonder if I'm going to throw that clip in. I'm probably am. That's a lot of damage. I love that meme. But it also has a lot of other really good cards in this deck. It has the Witch, it has the Valkyrie, both cards that you get very early in the game. And the Witch in early game has a lot. Wait, I gotta switch that. Let's pause for a sec. Pause. I gotta switch the Mini Pekka and the Prince. Pause. There we go. Okay, now that the deck list is fixed with the Prince and not the mini Pekka. Get the mini Pekka out of there. Let's go into the next game. So we talked about the win conditions. Having 2 win conditions, very, very powerful. Just because of 1 win condition, let's say they have a counter for the Hog. Usually they don't have, maybe they don't have the counter for the Goblin Barrel, and the Goblin Barrel will excel in that matchup, or vice versa. That can happen. The other combos, what we talked about a little bit about the Valkyrie, very, very good at almost being like a big spell and just cleaning up a bunch of units. Really, really good at the Witch, which you see a lot of Witches. And the Witch, it's other than the Valkyrie, there's no lightning to deal. There's no lightning to deal with the Valkyrie really, really well. So like the only card that can deal with the Valkyrie is, or the Witch is the Valkyrie. But the problem with that is ooh, this might be hard. This might be a little harder. This might be hard. This is Balloon Cycle. But the problem with that is the Valkyrie only works when the Witch walks over on the defensive side. So it's you're not going to see the power of the Witch in these matchups, but it does truly have a lot of power. It's a really, really good card. Let's just go Prince at the back. And then there's also a lot of bait mechanics in this deck, which is really, really cool. You have let's go Valkyrie and Prince to deal with all of this. This should be able to deal with all of it and then help with this counter push. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, ooh, Knight, don't go for the tower. Okay, perfect. And so what I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to wait a little bit, see what he does, and then go for a perfect. Because he has to use Elixir on both sides right now. I really don't like... okay, he already had the Goblin Barrel, so it's fine. But look at the Dark Prince. Look at the Prince. Look at the Prince on tower. The Prince is going to take the tower. The Prince is straight up going to take this tower. That's insane. All right, let's just go Baby Dragon first. Baby Dragon. Right now, we are in a dominant position. So yeah, this deck, it has a little bit of bait with the Goblin Barrel and the Skeletons and the Witch. A little bit of a spell bait aspect. Baby Dragon, really, really good tank. You can use it to tank for the Goblin Barrel. Let's go Skarmy up here. Because he has the Barbarian Barrel. He already used it, so he can't really punish this Skarmy. And then the Witch is going to get a lot of value anyways. Just spawning Skeletons. Very, very good. And then here, I think what I want to do is put in a Valkyrie and then go with like a tricky. I'm going to go with a little tricky Goblin Barrel. Ooh, there it is, and that's why. Look, a little bit of bait there. He had to go with the Goblin Barrel. He NATO'd, but he only got 1 Goblin. That tower's gone. That tower is gone-zo. Okay, let's take that out ASAP. And then here, like I said, Skarmy, he activated King Tower. It's GG. He's going to go with the poison, but now that King Tower is activated, this graveyard's going to do nothing. This graveyard's going to do nothing. And I'm slapping people in a GC with a deck that could work in, I think this, not only do I think this deck could work in Arena 2 to Arena 6, but I think this is an okay deck. It has a lot of really powerful cards, and a lot of the cards that you see even in the end of... And this is what I mean for the Goblin Barrel. You go Goblin Barrel first, you go Hog Rider. Hog Rider would tank, and then Goblin Barrel impacts at the exact same moment. Yeah, a lot of good cards in this deck. A lot of cards that you see people use in higher ladder. It's kind of just a conglomerate of all these cards. I also think Prince is really, really good in this deck. A little bit better than Mini Pekka. It's almost like another win condition, and... it's like you just saw it there. It's the reason why, like, yeah, like it's almost like another win condition. If you screw up against the Prince can just take a tower, and especially in early ladder, that's where people can make mistakes. You also have the arrows, so if they do Skarmy, you can arrows really, really quickly and get rid of all that Skarmy. This deck is good. This deck is good. Let's see. Let's go. I'm gonna go 4-0 with this deck on a GC. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Round. What is it? 3? This is the 3rd game, right? Round 3, baby. Round 3. This is why I come alive. Alright, let's go Prince for this Bandit. So it could be Bridge Spam. Bridge Spam would be a good matchup just because he only has Zap. And that will be... oh, I think this is going to be a good matchup. I think this is going to be a really good... oh, he has Snowball. Okay, so it might be Ram Rider. It might be Ram Rider. Prince still gets a hit. He has to use a lot of Elixir to stop that Prince. And here, I can go with a Goblin Barrel with... I'm going to go with a tricky one, though. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't right now. Maybe I won't. I bailed. Why did I bail? I don't know. I just didn't feel it. Sometimes you feel in your gut. Your gut says like, hey, I'm not feeling it. And you're like, hey, okay, I feel you. I understand. So let's go with the Goblin Barrel. Maybe I should have went with a tricky one, but let's just go with the Hog Rider Goblin Barrel. See if he has anything. So he does have log. That's too bad. Hog's gonna get some good damage here. And the... I want to go with the Witch here, but I don't know if it's going to be able to pull the Bandit. It doesn't. No. That's too bad. Okay, so I haven't used a lot of Witch. I didn't realize how long it took for the Skeletons to spawn, so that is too bad. That is too bad. But you know what? This is still alive. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. He's probably just going to go with an Ewas on top anyways, or just leave it now. Yeah, and that's too bad. Maybe I should have played the Valkyrie. Maybe I should have played the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie wouldn't have been a bad play whatsoever. So here, let's just go with the Prince at the back. See what he does. He'll probably play either like a Pekka. Does he have the Pekka in his hand though? I think he has to play one more card to get to the Pekka. And then here, let's go with a Tricky Barrel. I could have maybe won a second early. I don't think he has log yet. He does have log. That's too bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This ain't good. This ain't good. Here, let's go with this, and then let's go with the Valkyrie, and this is why the Valkyrie is so powerful. You can see right here, just cleans up everything. Ewa's gone, and now you have a counter push, and that is insane. So if he goes Pekka, let's say on the right side here, which he might, I was not expecting that. So he just uses Snowball, so now we are very safe to go with the Skarmy, and boom, there's a little bit of bait aspect. Hog Rider on the left got a lot of damage. The Valkyrie and the Baby Dragon on the right got a ton of damage. Oh no. Oh no, what are you doing, big guy? This is going to be a free Goblin Barrel on the right. Watch this. Watch this. Free Goblin Barrel. I don't even care about that Ewas. I have so much tower on both sides. That tower is gone. That is perfect. I can go Witch over here, and this is going to be GG. GG, well played. If he goes with the Poison, that's fine. I could just go with the Valkyrie as well. He's going to go with the Log, so right now we are in a safe spot to go with the... you know what? He technically does have Snowball as well. So let's play a little bit of defense here. Let's just go with the Prince. He's probably going to Snowball or Prediction Snowball. That's going to get the shot. Doesn't matter at the end of the day. There's the Snowball. It's GG, well played. So right there, you saw the power of... I guess the Witch wasn't too crazy. You saw the power of the Valkyrie in that matchup. Being able to clean up units, having a counter push, and if you don't have the right card, it freaking does, it does damage. Let's go for another one. This deck's actually fun. I like this deck. I like this deck a lot. Do I say deck weird? Do I say deck weird? Tell me in the comments below, because I feel like, I don't know why I'm so like shaky. I'm actually, this deck's getting me excited. Yeah, I feel like I say deck weird, deck. But I think it's one of those things where you say it more. The more you say a word, the weirder it sounds. Like Monopoly, 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 am I saying it right? Monopoly? You see, like the more you say a word, the weirder it sounds. I think I say the word deck too much, maybe. Maybe. Let's go Witch at the back. He's probably going to play something. And he is going to go with a Minor Baby Dragon Skeletons. What in the world is this deck? Did I say it weird there? I feel like I say it normally. I don't know. I can't tell, though. I can't tell. Okay, so he's got Skeletons. He's got Poison. So he's got a couple of rough things for us to deal with. But let's go. The Witch is going to survive. He already used one spell. Let's see what he's got here. Log? Oh, Barbarian Barrel again. Jeez. But still, a lot of damage coming in. Hog Rider, one hit. Let's get the second hit. Perfect. And then let's go with the Baby Dragon. And then let's go. I don't think he has enough for Poison. So let's just go with the Skarmy. It's going to get a lot of value here. Ooh, the Miner does get on tower. Yikes, I did not want that to happen. Still, we're ahead. This is really, really good. The arrows, that's one thing we haven't really used a lot is the arrows. But the arrows will be something we would use in like bait matchups if we were playing Goblin Barrel bait. And right there, we saw the... Oh, man, I really wanted that. Is the Baby Dragon over? The Shadow's over. Perfect. That's what I wanted. I wanted the Shadow to come over. Prince is going right for that tower. Does he hit? Oh, that would have been amazing. I don't want that Barbarian. Yeah, okay, that's good. Didn't want that Barbarian to get a hit. This is going to be a really close game. I'm going to go with the Hog Rider push here. Ewas is not going to be perfect. And I don't know how he's going to stop this. What does he have? Nothing, it looks like. Hog Rider's just getting tons of hits. Is he going to build a big push? So right there, did a little Valkyrie Hog push. And even that worked really, really well. Now I'm going to take tower. I don't even know why he played the Skeletons, to be honest. He really didn't have to. Okay, here, this is going to be his big, big push. And this is awkward because, like I said before, we don't have that big spell. So if he does pile up a lot of units, so I got to make sure, first off, he has Poison. We know that. So I got to spread my units out. There it is. There's that. Wait till this. Wait till the Poison's done. No! I was a second too early! Wait a sec, wait a sec. No, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Let's go arrows here. There we go. And Valkyrie just does such a good job of cleaning everything up. Witch on defense. Skeleton should spawn now for the Bandit. Perfect. And that's going to be a clean defense. Almost screwed it up. I was 1 second too early with the Skarmy. But it's going to be fine. I think we're going to take this win. And just like that, another win. I am using this deck that I said will work in... Not only do I think this deck will excel in Arena 2 to Arena 6, but this deck actually works in a Grand Challenge. I'm at 5 wins in a Grand Challenge with this deck. This deck works. Let's go football. I'm getting too excited. I think I had too much coffee today. I think I had a little too much coffee today. Deck, 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 Deck. Monopoly. Deck. Monopoly. I feel like I'm saying both of the words wrong. I feel like I just don't know how to speak English, I think. And there we have it. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think this deck works. I think this deck works, especially for right now. If you are in Arena 226, please try this deck out. This deck seems like it works. A lot of these cards you start with, you get in Arena 1 or 2. Like you just saw, I think the only weakness of this deck might be it doesn't have a big spell. But the only reason you really need a big spell is Three Musketeers, which you don't really see, and you need it for Elixir Pump, which you don't really see. The Valkyrie can almost work like a big spell. You can just drop it down, it just Beyblade, let it rip, kills everything, and I honestly, I think this deck works. I think this deck really works well. It has 2 really good win conditions. The Skarmy gets a lot of value. The Baby Dragon, you can use it as a tank for the Goblin Barrel. The Prince just freaking is an absolute animal, which I think is an undervalued card, even in top ladder. And then the Witch. And the Witch is a card that not a lot of people have the spells to deal with. We don't see too much lightning, and even if they do have a Valkyrie and they could just drop it on the Witch when it gets over onto your opponent's side of the arena, on your side of the arena on defense, it's so hard to get through. And we saw it in so many matches where the Witch, just the spawn of the skeletons, you can't get through it. Even with the poison, it still wasn't enough. I don't know. What do you guys think? This deck, I think this deck is the best Clash Royale deck in history. Maybe not. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to enjoy these 2 videos. Look at them. They're above me. Look at that. Look at these things. And I'll see you in one of those videos.